Hello, horror fanatics slash video slash gamers slash Bendy and the Ink Machine fans. This is J.A.R. 369. Welcome back for another figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Jakks specific Bendy and the Ink Machine, Twisted Alice, and Sammy Lawrence, made by Jakks specific. Take a look at the packaging. You can see the Bendy and the Ink Machine packaging. You can see the window exposing the figure and the accessories. There's the image of Bendy right there peeking out. You get the names of each characters. It is recommended for ages 4+. Jakks specific. On the side, you get another, like, that side image of Bendy. So if we bring out, like, Lawrence's packaging. And there's, like, a complete image of Bendy here. Really creepy. Nothing much on this side, just it's just the names of each characters, and on the bottom there's like an image of each characters, and on the back here there's like the image of the figure and the accessories they will come with. And here are the figures from wave 2. You get Bendy and Piper. So yeah, so that's about it for each of these packaging. Let's take out both Twisted Alice and Sammy out of their package. Here are both Alice and Sammy out of their package. Let's take a look at each of them. Let's start with ladies first. Let's look at Alice, Twisted Alice. The head sculpt on the figure, I gotta admit, the head sculpt on her looks pretty good. They did a really not too bad of a job with her head sculpt. Jakks specific did a really great job with it. The sculpt itself looks pretty good. Very creepiest looking. Yeah, very all twisty look to it. You get like the missing eye right there, and you got the one regular eye here. You get the messed up teeth here, and it looks like the ink demon's about to pop out. And take like a hair sculpt here, looks pretty good. And you can see like the devil horns and the angel's halo right there. Yeah, pretty cool. Take a look at her whole body here. Well, for the arms, there's nothing much. You can see some of the ink splashed on her arms there. There's like a little black joints on the her arms there. And nothing much on the hands. You could like one hand for palm hand, while her right hand just like holding on her Tommy gun. And you get the bow tie right there with some a little bit details going on. And also you got the bow tie here on the back there. The little giant bow tie here. But there's some details to it painted on. Nothing much on the legs. Just plain black. Well, ink black, I would say. The shoes, same thing. Nothing much. But you can see right there, there's like a little, like, mist paint or something. I don't know. And on the bottom, there's a single peg hole in the bottom of her feet there as well. So yeah, for Twisted Alice, I would say they did really a great job with this figure. Yeah, they did really not too bad for this. So that's about it for Twisted Alice here. Let's put her on display stand. And let's look at Sammy Lawrence. The head sculpt on the face, or I would say the mask on him, looks pretty good. Very creepy-ish looking, I would say. You get the little messy paint on the mask here, but still really good. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. You can see the straps right there, and also the mask is not removable, sadly. Well, I'm pretty sure you don't really care, but you can see like there's like a little mouth slit right there on the mouth area here, which is a really nice little touch details. But if you get a closer up, you can see he doesn't have a face, sadly. Take a look at his whole body here. It's pretty good. It looks like he's been working out. The hands itself, you can see like it sort of like holds the banjo accessory he comes with, but if you look at the hands, you know it's not like a gripping hand or something. Yeah, you get like I forgot they're called. I forgot what these called, to be honest. Suspenders, yeah, suspenders. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, but still pretty good. Not too bad at all. And you can see some of the black outline all over the pants area there. You can see the pockets on the back there, and you can see like a little ink right there sticking out. Nothing much on the lower feet. Same thing on the feet there. So nothing much. On the bottom, there's like a little single jointed peg on the bottom of his feet there. Overall, for Sammy here, I say they did really a great job with this figure. The sculpting on the figure looks pretty good. The paint apps, there's some a little bit messy paint to it, but still, it makes sense for them, you know. Overall, they're pretty cool. They're pretty good, I would say. Articulation, both figures have head articulation, a little ball joint there, except for Twisted Alice here because of her hair. The arms do go fully rotate and they go in and out. Only for Sammy Lawrence, he only has the upper arm movement. They both have the bend at the elbows and rotated there as well. They both have wrist rotation and have the hinge. Only for Sammy, he has the upper chest movement, side to side, and forward back. So yeah. And they both have leg articulation, but for Sammy, he swivels weirdly like a wide ankle, but I'm not sure if Alice has like a single, just an ordinary pivot forward and back, like most regular action figures does. And for Sammy, he has the upper leg rotation. They both have bend at the knees and rotate. And the ankles do go pivot forward back. I suspect that Sammy might have rotation on the ankles, but maybe just a little bit, just because of the hinder on the pants here. And for Alice, there's like a little ankle pivot side to side. So yeah, that's about it for articulation. Very posable, I would say. Yeah. Now moving on to accessories, she does come for Twisted Alice. She does come with the Tommy gun. Yeah, I really like how she comes with, very painted very well. I don't quite remember her using a Tommy gun in the game, but I do know if you ask the player, use the Tommy gun in the game. But I don't quite remember her ever using it. I know like she give it the Tommy gun to the player. So yeah. I only played like the first game. I know these figures are based on like Bendy and the Dark Revival. I'm not sure they appeared in Bendy and the Dark Revival, to be honest. And for Sammy, he does come with a banjo here, like I mentioned earlier. The banjo does fit on his hand. Oh, look at that. It does stay on pretty well. But sometimes it just wants to fell out, so I had to find a way. There we go. Yep, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, come on, just give us like a gripping hand on Sammy here. There we go, holds on perfectly. And finally, they both come with display stands. That included the cardboard cards here for Alice. She does come with like a poster of the cartoon short that she appears. And this may have a hard cardboard instead of like the usual, the usual hard, like regular cardboard, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna remove. Same thing with the Sammy Lawrence background, but still really not too bad at all. And there's like a little separate thing right there, a little separate cardboard to build like a 3D effect here going on. So all you have to do is you put like the peg hole here, like so, on each of these figures, and boom, there you have these figures on their display stand. Let's put the banjo right here. Overall, for these figures, I would say they did really a great job with these figures. The Alice figure, I'd say that it looks pretty good. The paint apps looks good. The sculpting on the figure looks pretty good. And for Sammy Lawrence, really, again, just like I said with Alice, sculpting looks good, and a paint apps looks excellent, I would say. The articulation, well, there's just like usual Jakks specific articulation, but you can sort of give them this, like posabilities, but with like the legs area, they're a bit stiff, so I would recommend using hot water or a hair dryer to move them easily. Well, for the Twisted Alice, the articulation, well, very limited, I would say, on like the legs area. For Sammy, well, the articulation is pretty good, pretty okay on him. Like the legs, it's just a Y shape, but it's also a bit stiff on him. And like the waist articulation, it's just like so weird, but still really not too bad. Accessory wise, the Tommy gun that Alice came with does hold on to her right hand, while the Sammy figure just wants to fall off. So yeah, I really like they came with displays that includes the cardboard, even though this bite might take off a bit spaces, but still really not too bad. Overall, it's still really great figures. I do definitely recommend getting these two figures if you're a big Bendy and the Ink Machine fan. For my rate, I'm gonna give Twisted Alice an 8 out of 10, and for Sammy, I'm just gonna give him like a 7 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and follow me on Instagram and Threads. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the Jakks specific Bendy in the Ink Machine, Twisted Alice, and Sammy Lawrence figures. Both are made by Jakks specific. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on my next horror toy review for 31 horror toys in 31 days.